Hey guys, it's your Marquis Rare from the Munipals and Trades with another video today based on Munipals. So, haven't done a great Munipals video in a while, and I present to you Munipals Layout number 6. So, without further ado, let's get started because I realize I talk a lot. So, if we just pull out any random train from the yard, which this is actually a huge yard, then yard, you know, something a little bit basic. A G. Oh yeah, this is R46G. My other G's right there. Next we can pull out the D, I guess, which is in there. You know, that actually sounds wrong when you think of it, but don't think negative. You know. So yeah, it's because I actually put all the trains into the yard yesterday, and then the work train just on that track when it's supposed to be over there. But yeah. I was also going to put the buses and stuff over there, but it's because this place over here is very crowded with trains, so. And D train. Also, let me just flip that around because I like it when it's pointed to the direction with the, yeah, but since the G train is loco and the D is express, once it goes on this track, it will go up to an elevated where it stops at its first station. Then it goes via the, you know, over there. Then the local second station. Actually, that's its first station. Or that could be its first station. Then, you know, mini stop right there that I added for express trains. And then another local station. Don't mind what I use for the stage. Just some weird stuff I found because I use all my tracks and stuff. Third or whatever cardboard station that I made over there. That's the last stop, and then it just goes over there, then turns back around and goes up here. Same with that loop over there like I did for this one. So without further ado, let's go. Nature makes his way over the switch. Almost went over there. And then let's wait to this first stop. Not first, second stop. I'm also going to do a demonstration right there. Let me fix the station. Let me fix the station. Sorry for the bad jokes. These express, so it's going to bypass that 6 train stations. Both of them, both directions. I'm also not going to change up the, you know, like timing and stuff like I did for the 5th layout video. Now it's at the express stop. So it's at the express stop, you know, so it's gonna wait for its passengers and stuff. 3, 2, 1. And bypasses this station on the express. And hold up a second. Sorry about that, guys. Let me continue where I had left off. So yeah, as I was saying, the D train is going to make its way to this stop. It's kind of small, I know, because I used it out of a blue block piece. Have a lot of notifications every time I turn my phone on. Let's go this way. G train. Here. So I'm just gonna pause the D right there and, you know, bring out the G again. If I get another freaking notification, I'm going to throw my phone. Okay, that's just crazy right now. I have my phone off for like almost 6 days, so that's why it's, if you hear through the whole video, then that's my fault. G train making its second stop. So, well, actually, so since the G, it had went to that station, but regularly this one right here is the last stop. So when it would usually go that way, and then into the yard, like the C train does, and then come back out, and then, you know, since it's the last stop. So, since the G is local, obviously it's going to go on the right side, which is a local track. Stop at the first local station. Then make its way to the express, which I'm going to zoom up there. And didn't go all the way. So, yeah, there we go. Let's get out another train. And the other train that we're going to pull out, I guess, is W. Just hiding itself in the shed right there. and it fell out the shed. Alright, I can't pause it, whatever. Actually, I can pause it. It was just being weird. I had my hand on it. W, pretend it can actually turn on the switch like I usually do because it actually can't fit on here. I mean, the IRTs, they're very good at going on there, but, yeah. W train actually goes over there, so when the W train returns, it's gonna make it stop over there. So now here's the actual first stop I was talking about before. Alright, now since the G is back over there. So the D, or all orange trains, except the M, goes over there. The M goes over there. All blue trains go over there. The G goes over there. The L and the J, Z go over there. And yellow trains too. That over there is just orange, the L, and the G. All orange, this including the M. So since I was just talking about, the D is going to go this way, across the bridge thingy, before that station. Cardboard bus, D68, not D68, yeah. Fricky's go with me. XD60. And last stop. The W train would be a pretty good example. Let's see if we can like relay this right here, which obviously we cannot. So, I guess we're just gonna have to disconnect it. You know that I actually just realized that you can drive from this part right here. I mean, in real life, you can drive the flatbed car. I thought like you have to push it with another train, but you can actually drive it. So, let's just like put that into the yard. Coming out. Relay. Come back out the yard. Don't go on that switch. Now that I call it as a good example of relaying. So there's the work train right there. We're also gonna take out a blue train. Probably the R30. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the A and then a C. You just act like it went on that switch right there. It's gonna cut the work train, and then the work train is gonna start its service to go back over there. So I'm gonna be one long video. I was really actually trying to test out the layout and everything, and it took me about 4 days to make. Well, 4 days to complete. I started with that small spur over there, just that station with the cardboard. That part over there wasn't completed until like 3 days ago. Then I had started that part. The yard was completed after, whatever. Don't talk too much because I'm gonna cut out from the video. Overshoot. Overshot, whatever. Look, 2 R46s. Isn't that cool? Just gonna hold up a second. Right there. Just to give room for the W coming out. It's very small in my house, so that's why I'm stepping everywhere to dodge and everything. The G, oh yeah, the A's at the station. So, next and last stop is the cardboard station. Whatever. I actually named the stations in my layout book where I plan to make this layout. I'll give you a demonstration of that in probably my next video because I have to edit it and stuff. Well, you know, make sure it's at the last stop. And then it's like a D, it's like the D. At Norwood 25th Street, it goes stop at its last stop, and then it goes furthermore until it hits a bumper on an X switch. But this is just one track, not an X switch. And the JZ at Broad Street, there actually are tracks that goes to the R line, but they were used for the Brown M and the J to the Prospect Park shuttle, whatever that thing was in 2010. Get the D back up here. You know, I really should have got the B train because it sounds very wrong saying this, but don't think negative. It's just... Alright. The G. You know, absolutely great train. Isn't that good? Frick. Pretend that never happened. And now this is where we can actually move the work train. So, work train, since it's a work train, you know, it's just gonna bypass every single station. Unless it actually has to make a stop to relay or wait for the dispatching stuff. But in reality, work trains don't stop at stations unless they're picking up employees or whatever. My friend just messaged me TMRW, which I'll find out later. So we don't want the work train to take too long to go to the yard, mini yard. I'm actually sweating right now, so just make it go express. And lastly, we're gonna get the... Yeah, I think that's it. I don't want to do too much for this. Gotta fix that right there. Alright, it's fixed. Let's bring the W to the last station. Then the A turns back around and stops there. Can't believe I really used the cable box for this layout. A broken one. But that saved me a lot of track pieces. I was about to just use track pieces and everything to make it. So we're about to have to move the G because the G's in the way. Oh wow, when I'm making a video, it doesn't fall off. Oh wow, I like that. I've been literally training to make that, and finally here, it's my success. So we're gonna have to bring the G out, like literally out to the next stop, because the work train needs space. It's a relay. I think I'm holding the video upside down. And there it goes. We don't have to use that no more. W train just ended at its last stop. Hits the bumper piece. Ouch. Like, the G logo, so we're gonna need another. Actually was using the R160J yesterday, but I'm gonna use the R32 this time. pretend that got it out the yard like this. So the J, it goes over there to that station. So it ends right there, or begins right there, and it ends at that station, and whatever you like to call it. So, yeah. If the train is in the yard and it comes out, let's say that for the important trains, they can start at that station as an alternative, even though it doesn't go there. For trains like the Z and the W, they just make that its first stop. Let's pray that it makes it down this hill. Alright, so it made it down at least, but it overshot the station, which is bad. And then, last stop. Turn this out too much. That was this bag right here. Tracks and stuff that my little brother uses, but personally, I don't like to use it because it doesn't represent what I use. I mean, it's not bad with them, but, you know, prefer that my brother uses them because they're more like for beginners. A-Train is express, so it's going to go local. Nah, I'm just playing. A-Train is express, so it's going to go express. I got 10 minutes until my lunch break, so until my lunch break is over. Right now it's 12:38. Well, actually, my lunch break is over at 12:55, so that leaves me 17 minutes until this video ends in 2 minutes and like a few half seconds. The W train is what we really call loco, so it goes loco. Let me focus this. There we go. That looks nice. And now, finally, here's where we get some interesting stuff. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Just kicked that whole train with my foot. You know how disrespectful could I be to Munipals trains? You know, this G train is like, it reminds me of the A I have because of the size, so. Then, since that D train is on that track, then it's gonna go on this track for the terminal. Nope. Good trains. In order to, alright, we gotta double time this because the video is about to end in a freaking minute. Let's just make space so the D train was already used. It's gonna go back into the yard. Oh, in there already. The A is gonna go to its terminal, which is this way. And I bumped the track again. And finally we have the W, which is going to go right here. Right then. Right there. And across the bridge. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. And I actually don't really have anything much to say at all. So, hope you enjoyed. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Right now we're at 482 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button or whatever. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Now, since I'm done with the video, it's pizza time. Oh God.